Oh.
It's a walleye.
Oh, they're suckers. Oh man. That's hilarious. All right, get out the trolling rods. We're gonna go find a muskie. Oh my goodness. Look at that giant sucker.
That's awesome. Right. That's awesome that it worked.
It worked.
Sucked the worm right off the bottom.
We had to figure out what the heck those things were.
There's a piece on your trolling motor there.
All right, back to the jigging minnow. Not perch.
Top two are coming down.
Yeah.
So.
Well, folks, good afternoon and welcome back. This is a really big walleye. We are fishing a rock shoal in about 11.5 feet. And we had a fantastic morning. And so we moved in a little bit shallow, fished some fish up there. And we're kind of bouncing between 10 and 11 and going all the way out to 7 feet. And the fish are just chowing today. It's been phenomenal. And we're supposed to have decent wind all afternoon. So we're gonna fish till dark tonight. See how many of these walleyes we can put into the boat. But it's been pretty non-stop all day. And hopefully this afternoon it just continues. Man, they're pretty. Can't wait. We get about 1 more month and we can fish for these in Minnesota. Are they suckers?
Got one. Not walleye.
Oh my god.
Is that a smallmouth?
Yeah.
I thought it was a sheephead.
It's a big smallie. Huge smallie.
That's fun.
gotta be the biggest smallie of your life.
Uh-huh. And there's a ton of them in here. We moved in shallow to the area we were catching walleyes yesterday. And the live scope loaded up with fish. We didn't know what was really going on. Some were sitting right on the bottom, some were right at the surface. Well, this answers that question. We're in a smallie hole. It's a big fish. That's fun. Oh, I just got thumped. Missed it though. That was cool. That's 100% bass hit. Yeah. Oh. Lost down the minnow.
You're kind of ripping a little harder in here, huh?
I was just there, yep. Just one pop and then down. Pop and down.
Ooh, here comes one. Oh my goodness.
Smallmouth. That is awesome.
It's gonna be another giant. I'm gonna put on the next wrap.
Oh, it's a walleye.
It is a walleye. So they must be mixed in.
Walleyes and smallmouth mixed in. We were in here yesterday catching walleyes. We came back in here and the live scope is just full of fish. We don't know what the ratio of walleyes to smallmouth are going to be, but so far we've caught both. Snap jigging. Jigging a minnow. I think it's going to be a fun afternoon if we can keep this up.
And you're snapping now, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Not super aggressively though.
Bet.
Yeah.
Just still hitting on the bottom.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Nice. Starting to dial them in a little bit in the shallow bite. This water's super clear, but there's a ton of fish that moved in here. And they're super spooky right now, but we're trying to stay 40, 50 feet away from them. But they are eating very aggressively. It's a nice fish. Let him go fight another day. Oh, we'll call that a double, eh?
I couldn't see him on Panoptic. I think they're so thick that you look down at the screen and they're swimming through, feeding so aggressively. I think they're moving laterally to this rock shelf out in front of us. Because you'll see 5, 6, 7 on the screen. And they'll be gone, and then you look down and there'll be 10 new ones sitting there. We're just snap jigging, looking for these aggressive biters. Walleyes, smallmouth, they're in there schooled up together. As you can see, we're not too far offshore. This is shallow water in here. Snap jigging.
Yep.
What happened?
And that broke.
Oh.
Oh, what you got there?
Nice walleye. There's two of them. They were a little finicky. Once I had the boat in the right position and made one accurate cast. It only took about 3 pops. A classic walleye tap.
One of the things that... That's a nice fish.
Huh?
It's a nice fish.
Yeah. One of 2 sitting there together.
My leader was getting short, I figured.
Yeah.
He's acting like a smallie. He looks like a smallie. Wouldn't you know it, it's a big smallie. We were not expecting these. I love smallie fishing. This is a welcomed treat on this trip. Middle of April, catching smallies in 6 feet of water. Awesome. Oh, it's a beast. Yes. I mean, the water's 46. I guess they're moving into stage, but they're a long time away from spawning. Let's go.
Got one. It's feeling like a walleye.
Looks like a walleye, feels like a walleye. It's a smallie.
We'll see, it's staying down. I'm not getting much for head shakes.
Tis a big one.
I don't know. It's a walleye, but
I saw some white tips.
yeah. I think it's about what we've been catching. Maybe a touch, yeah, a touch bigger. Hard to tell in that clear water when they're down like that. Good fish. Touch bigger than the males we've been getting. hooked really good. Right where you want them, in that top bone. Try not to damage my jig here. Yeah, it's the low 20s. Healthy as can be. Still in shallow. Still on the rocks. Anywhere we can see rocks on the live scope, we're seeing schools of these fish. Walleyes and smallmouth.
Sucker. Slamming suckers. Dude, that sucker, I watched it and it crushed it. How? You were ripping that thing.
I know. It's a walleye without any white tips.
That's a huge sucker. I refuse to believe that that just happened. I'm gonna throw back there, see if I can get a sucker.
Man, if you could keep those for musky bait.
They're pretty far. Nice.
Doesn't feel giant. Too far out to tell what it is. It's either head shaking a lot or it's going to be a smallie. No, it feels more like a walleye. It was his head shaking out there. Oh, she digging. Don't know.
Ooh, I got white tips.
That's an eyeball. This is fun. I mean, this is...
It's hard to beat.
Talk about fun fishing. For two guys who've never been on the... Well, you've been on the bay before, but...
I've never been on this side.
Never been over here. I mean... That is probably, I think that's the cleanest fish of the trip. Look at that. Oh, there's one dang, one mark. Look at that. I mean, at this point, it's rinse and repeat. Big schools of fish on the rock bars, half-mile offshore. Live scope's doing the work, and we're reaping the benefits.
I want that smallie. There you go, down the on top of the rock, off the rock, roll down to the fish. One jig. Let it fall. Come on, smallie. Got him.
I was gonna say, that was so cool how live scope went back to the rock and the fish wasn't there.
That was awesome. Called that one. You could see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Came right off that
Came
rock.
off the rock.
7 feet of water. Love it. I freaking love smallies. They just bulldog you on the bottom. Man, I don't know. Outside of it being 27 degrees, I don't think it gets any better than this.
Oh,
We're the only boat between the Elcano and the Peshtigo right now on the water. And it's April 17th. We want to catch his little bit bigger friends. But I love that. That's so much fun.
Nice.
They are moving in.
Walleyes or smallies? That sounds like a smallie.
Yeah.
Good one?
Yeah, it's a nice fish. They sure are pretty. They sure are pretty. Look at all the bars.
Yeah. What a fish. Got him.
Mm-hmm.
Walleyes. Right, I watched it.
I watched it too.
Yeah. It's a big one.
I almost made.
Uh-oh. He golfed it. I'm gonna lose this jig.
I almost made a sandwich.
Yeah.
I thought about it, so that's the sandwich bite.
If I land this fish, it'll be a miracle. I don't know how that happened. Oh wow, it's like gone. That's the deepest hook we've had all trip. And I didn't give him any time because I figured he was going to see the boat any second. And spook. It's a good fish to eat at your feet in 7.5 foot of water. As soon as I set the hook, I could see him clear as day. That's awesome. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Oh, he come down for it. Oh yeah, he sure did.
It's a nice Walter.
They're actually like hungry now. Like the jigs are gone. They're not playing any games now. I'm gonna lose this. Oh, I'll do it. You're so close. That's fun. Rinse and repeat. One after another. Oh.
What is that? If that's a smallie, it is massive.
That looks like a bronze belly to me.
Holy smokes, nice fish.
Just digging. This fish is powerful. Incredible. Look at that thing. That's fun. By far my biggest smallmouth ever. Oh, don't do that. After all that, he's still just digging. That is incredible.
It's a giant.
That is huge. I'm gonna need those pliers. He's hooked right in the bone. He was not coming unpinned, that's for sure. Look at that. Oh. Biggest smallmouth in my life, 19 3/4. Put up one heck of a fight. Rinse and repeat. This rock bar in here on Green Bay has been producing a lot of fish for us. Smallmouth walleyes. There it goes.